Thanks for logging on to fox4now.com. I'm meteorologist Jamie Kagol, and this is your Storm Patrol forecast. As we start things off today, rain very far south, the very southern tip of Collier County, a little bit of cloud cover there as well, and temperatures right around 80 degrees. The winds from the west and northwest, the winds start to shift a little bit, westerly and southwesterly, and it's all affiliated with Tropical Storm Arthur, which we'll talk about in a moment. A mix of sun and clouds heading into the afternoon. The rain still coming in from the Gulf of Mexico, upper 80s at that time. Many of us will reach the low 90s this afternoon, and still nearly 90 at 5 o'clock. A little more cloud cover out there, becoming mostly cloudy, and there will be some spotty rain as those winds continue from the west and southwest, mainly dry for the overnight hours. And there it is on Viper radar, Tropical Storm Arthur, and it is going to continue to lift to the north. It is going to be strengthening, and the wind field wrapping around it brings that rain all the way around onto southwest Florida's coast. As we work our way through the day, though, the showers will lift to the north as Arthur will be lifting to the north. The satellite loop, it is still pulling in an incredible amount of dry air right now, and that is limiting its growth and strength. It's also limiting our cloud cover for the time being. But as we heat things up in the afternoon, well, we typically pop up more of those fair weather clouds, and that rain still comes ashore, and that line will lift to the north as Arthur lifts to the north. All right, we'll take a look at that forecast for today. The isolated rain, it is coming ashore. Again, it starts out Collier County, lifts to Lee, into Charlotte County. It'll be reaching some of our inland areas, and high temperatures, upper 80s and low 90s. The winds northwesterly becoming southwesterly, and again, that's all because Arthur is lifting to the north. The wind's breezy for a time. Speaking of Arthur, here it is with the spaghetti plots and the forecast path. Very good agreement, even down the road. Still some good grouping. And notice that it is going to have very little impact along the east coast of the U.S. as far as direct impact. That would be for the Outer Banks area of North Carolina. Landfall, really not anticipating landfall, but likely the Carolinas all the way up to the northeast will feel some effect. There'll be some rough waters, there'll be a lot of cloud cover, and there will be some soaking rainfall for Florida and into the Carolinas. Rainfall totals about 1 to 2 inches, with some areas reaching 4 inches of rainfall from this storm here. Now we'll take a look at the forecast path. 60 gusting to 70. The central pressure has dropped just a little bit at 998 millibars, moving north at 6 miles an hour, becoming Category 1 hurricane close to the Carolina coastline, remaining a Category 1 hurricane as it closes in on the northeast part of the U.S. But again, notice that forecast path does pull away from the east coast. Likely the 4th of July is going to be a little wet and a little cloudy for some folks up towards D.C. and Boston, as well as New York City. All right, and again, the biggest impact to be felt along the Carolina coastline, the heaviest rainfall, strongest winds there. The reason why we're not talking about this thing making landfall along the east coast is the upper level winds. This deep trough will be moving across the Great Lakes area and picks up Arthur, accelerates it to the northeast. There will be some landfall or land interaction into eastern Canada, but by that time it's over cooler waters, and it'll be absorbed into the upper level winds and become an extratropical cyclone. Basically just kind of works its way into the rest of the weather pattern around there. All right, boating forecast, water temperature at 90 degrees, north winds becoming westerly, 5 to 15 knots, seas at 2 feet with a moderate chop in the inland waters, high tide 3:30 p.m., low tide 10:40 p.m., sunrise 6:38, sunset at 8:25. Here's your Power 4 zone forecast. Our inland zone is likely to have some isolated rain today, and again, it's all coming ashore, complements of Tropical Storm Arthur. Upper 80s to mid 90s for those daytime highs. For the harbor zone, probably got to wait till the mid-afternoon hours for that rain to reach you, at least the on and off with the showers coming in from the Gulf of Mexico, or quite possibly coming in from the northwest out of parts of Sarasota County. For the coastal zone, again, it'll be coming up out of the south. It is going to work its way through Naples and North Naples first, continue to work its way into Lee County, coming ashore. And of course, if it's coming ashore, it's going to have to cross some of those beaches. All right, checking out your 7-day forecast. More of the same tomorrow. Onshore flow, on and off with the showers, likely just to be showers and not so much of the thunderstorms. Once we get to Friday, though, then we get back to our typical rainy season pattern. It looks like it'll be a southwest wind for most of the day, so looking like most of the rainfall will be near I-75 and inland. The winds do shift to the southeast kind of late in the day, but still looking like the coastal corridor may be spared from rain for fireworks. Over the weekend, the rainy season pattern returns and continues to build, and it continues into next week. Just a reminder, you can always check out these graphics and your forecasts, as well as leaving comments or questions on my Facebook page at Jamie Kagol Weather. You can interact with me on Twitter, and don't forget about where you are right now with your interactive radar at fox4now.com.